Okay, Gemini, so let's see what you get. It's so weird and bizarre how this deck right here it's just so truthful and so inspirational and so uncanny, like how it just really hits the nail on the head for what kind of energy that you need for the month and what your spirit animal is and what it is going to mean for you. It's just and it always seems to be like right on target with this particular deck. So let's see what it is for you, Gemini. And if you want to, say something down below, give me a good spirit animal. That would be great. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, feeling, feeling kind of a neutral energy, which is kind of strange. But okay, this one. Okay. Oh, the swan. Okay, so that's probably why, because the swan it says time for a deep dive, but the swan spirit animal is about calmness. It's about feeling steady. It's about, when you see a swan on the lake or something, it's very majestic and it's very calming, and the waters, you see very calm, and it just kind of brings you to this steady state of, emotional, just spirituality, and it's just refreshing. So, but it is sort of like a neutral. It's sort of like letting go of the past, letting go of the future, trying to just think about now. So it's in that very neutral position. So that's probably why I was feeling that. So this is what I'm telling you. This stuff is so uncanny. It's so unreal. So that is your spirit animal. Is just calm down, okay? And Gemini, I know that's difficult for you, so that's definitely the message that is good for you for this month, okay? Then also, I want to hear your story for September, and if you want to hear your story for September, please type down below, give me a good story, or I want to hear a good story. So with that, I always use this, the Rider-Waite deck to give me sort of the metaphysical story and the theme of what's going on, and then the Celestial deck, I'm going to pick from that too, so that we get the messages from the constellations, and so that's very like cosmic level of what's going on for you. So let's just see what your story is, Gemini. Okay. Gemini, what's your story for September? Gemini, what's your story for September? Okay, let's find out. So I'm going to turn all of these over at once, and don't worry if you can't see them right now. I will show them to you as we go. Okay, so interestingly enough, all of your cards are upright. So, all right, so let's just hope that they're all good cards. So let's see what is going on for the Celestial. Okay, so you got the mutable water card, which is the Prince of Cups. Okay, and that's upright for you. And you also got the Crater, which is the Five of Wands. That's up for you. It's got Leo energy, Jupiter energy. And then you also got the Crucius. So that's the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this tells me, Gemini, that you are going to have a fantastic month of September. I mean, it's looking great. With this mutable water, it's telling me that with the Prince of Cups, you're going to have fresh ideas. Things are just going to flow very easily for you. And your emotions are going to be calm because you're going to be thinking about that swan. And you have these blessings. You have the Crater first, which is a cup of accomplishment. And it has the Five of Wands. And it's got Jupiter and Leo, so pride, prosperity, all of this stuff is coming your way. And then you also have the Ace of Swords. And this is the Crucius, and that's Libra energy, and that's just meaning that you're going to really be able to communicate well. You're going to be able to cut through things that don't serve you, and you're just going to have a lot of positive energy coming your way. So it seems to me, too, the way I'm feeling right now is that this is a much needed change, okay, because I can feel that there was energy just shifting all around me when I was reading that. So So I don't feel like you've had a lot of good luck right now, especially like maybe in August. So this is really refreshing. This is really great news. So then also for the Rider Waite, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like you're harvesting something great for yourself. And then we also have the Five of Cups. So this is saying that there was something very sorrowful, but you're going to, come out of it because you're cutting your losses and you're just saying, okay, well, this didn't work out, but I still have something left, and I can choose to focus on the things I don't have and let that affect me, or I can move forward and start to harvest my blessings for myself and really work towards that. And then the Knight of Cups being right side up is that you're going to bring your emotional well-being to the forefront, and you're going to deliver that to other people, and that's also going to help you with this harvest. And you're going to choose, based on even these cosmic cards with this metaphysical thing going on, you're going to choose not to dwell on the negativity, because these two cards are going to pull you out of it, this work and harvest of your good deeds, and also this energy that you're bringing to the forefront of this positive emotional energy, and then also just cutting your losses and saying, okay, I'm not going to reflect on this. And that all together is going to allow you to use these blessings to your benefit, and it's really going to make your September much better. And really, the weird thing out of all of this is, like, it doesn't really even seem like you want that much. It seems like you just want some, peace and quiet and serenity, because that's, what this feeling that I'm getting. And that way you're going to be able to put the work in that is necessary. So you just want calmness, you want peace, you just want to be able to get your work done. And that makes complete sense. I feel that that's a message that a lot of Geminis want to hear right now. I know that, I have a lot of Geminis in my life, and that does sound very similar to what they're going through. Now, this last card that I'm going to pick is an energy card, which is going to be sort of like what other blessing is coming your way, or what do you need to look out for. And it's sort of just going to wrap up everything and say, here's the energy for September. Is it, like I said, something that you need to be aware of or beware of, or is it going to be something that's just glaringly positive that creates a solution for you? So let's see, Gemini. What is your energy for September? So if you also write that down below, what's my energy, or I want to know my energy, that would be great engagement for this channel, okay? All right, so let's see. What is your energy, and what is your energy? Weird, because my body is telling me it's like straighten your posture, and that has a lot to do with this. Okay, so it's definitely this one. The Angel of Strength. Okay, so that is, again, like a weird thing that I'm thinking of is just, stand proud and look, have that definitive look of where, you're stronger than the lion. You're more regal than the lion. You just, stand tall and be yourself. And I think a lot of that is going to make you feel so much better in terms of, like, from the reading from these cards. It did seem like there was a piece of you that doesn't trust your abilities, and it's causing chaos in your life, and it's causing problems in terms of, I guess not how you feel about yourself. That's not the feeling that I'm getting, but like it's creating you to have some negative reactions to things. And now if you just remember who you are and how strong you are and how valuable you are and have pride in yourself and believe in yourself, these blessings that we saw there with the Crucius and the crater and the night, all of that is going to come together if you just stand tall, stand proud, remember who you are, stop beating yourself up, and that is going to create better outcomes for you and better reactions in front of other people. And that's really going to, be the answer or the solution to getting to that steady state with where the swan is, because you just have to be confident that even if you make a mistake, you still have to know that you're still the sun behind the clouds, okay? You're still there.